I need to switch to reality speaks. Okay. All right. So we are live. We are live here at Reality Speaks from my page. I haven't done this in a long time. See, I got some little bit of new equipment that I got going on here. Um, got some new microphones and little stuff. You know what I mean? Because we really get ready to try to set this off. We live on Instagram also, so it's the first time I did all of this at one time. Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube. Now, Instagram, you won't be able to see um, Miss Monica on Instagram, but she will be on YouTube and on Facebook. So we here tonight, and we're not gonna stay long. We just wanted to do this and drop through and talk about the Maat Temple of Elevation that we got coming up. And well, one we have Sister Monica Devon on. She is my fiance, and beautiful person, to have on. So we wanted to start doing some of these lives together. In general, we've been working together, putting together this temple elevation. And well, before I go into all of that, but how you doing today, Queen Monica?
Peace, brother Jabari, my fiance. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Excited to get the temple up and running.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. All right, so we not gonna stay long, but as they say, we must be strong. Um, you know, we give information for inspiration for the purpose of elevation, and that's what this is about right now. It's about elevation. Now, I've been doing this work in this community for 28 years. 28-year anniversary of Survivors Nation that's coming up. We just had the 23-year anniversary for Conscious Heads, Barbershop, and Natural Hair Salon. So we just did that last week. That was successful. We're gonna put some pictures up and things of that nature. But it's been a long run. But it's been a lot of different aspects in this movement or in this culture. A lot of different aspects from this movement. So it's like, you got one that's like, the organization, organizing. Then you have um, you have the study group aspect where you have the study groups and people coming together, which are great. You got the lectures, you got
Hmm.
your cultural events, where you come together and you dance and you singing. I mean, which all are good. It's all a part of the culture. It's all a part of the scene. But one of the things that's been missing to me, if anybody else wants to add, what I'm saying, is a huge spiritual component. Now we got people, I mean, there's a lot of people that's in the movement that are Christian, that are Muslim, that are Ifa, that are, what I mean, in many different African religions and many different, other things that we have in our community. We got a lot of mixtures, but
Hmm.
it's just that it seems like when we talk about the culture that people learn and they study Christianity, Islam, and all, and then they kind of get turned off and get turned away. But at the same time, they kind of go astray. And some people, like I said, they get into African religions. Some people just say, "Hey, look, I'm godly. I'm about I believe in God. I believe in the Creator," and then that's where it stopped. But we don't pass that down to the children. We don't have a system of ritual, a system, different thing. What do you think about that? I'm just kind of like throwing that around right quick, about the community, and I'm just looking at some of the things that we've done, but it seemed like this has always been a huge struggle. We talk about the spirituality aspect.
Hmm. And were you asking that to me or just
Oh
to
yeah, yeah. I was
viewers?
asking that to you because I'm not trying because I can keep talking and I'm trying. You know what I mean? And I
um,
didn't.
no, I agree. And I haven't been in a community as long as you, or have I done the work you've done. But what I can see for myself is that it's still some divisiveness as far as religious practices or spiritual practices. And naturally people, you go to groups where you are familiar, that you have like minds and everything like that. However, when you look at the overall community, the black community, you see that a lot of healing still needs to be done. And it doesn't matter whatever your religious background is, it's some healing that needs to be done in our community. You look at a lot of the children now, you look at the music, um, it's really a very low vibrational culture, So with that, it just seems like we have to do something to change that. We have to do something where we're coming together and we're tapping in spiritually to, you know, really move as our higher selves, move with purpose, move with intention. Is missing. I mean, it's sad, but I feel like I see more people struggling emotionally than people that seem to be good. So with that, it's like, all right, we got to do our part. And this doesn't mean that we got it all together at all for ourselves. We have to come together and say, look, let's heal. Let's heal ourselves so we can heal the community. Let's come together and pray. Regardless of who you pray to, who your higher, your creator is, who you call them, that name you call them, it doesn't matter. We have to come together. We have to pray. We have to meditate. We have to fellowship. We got to give our children something, because if not, they're going to be, social media has taken over so much. That's their spirituality. Social media. We go on there more than we do anything else. We look to see
Mm.
what people are talking about. We're following these trends, even if they're bringing us down, even if they're negative. It's like, this the trend. Let me do that. Just the music that's popping. This how girls are looking and dressing. I gotta look this certain way. I need all this outside validation. So
So
social media is winning, and social media, although it has its positive parts to it, is a lot of negativity.
so you said that's our spirit, our children's spirituality is Instagram, social media.
A lot of it is, unfortunately,
Oh,
because they go on there or they seek validation through, the outside world. Let me post this picture and see who all gonna like it. Or let me go in there and see what's the way I should look. Let me go in there for, all of those different things.
right,
Nothing spiritual though.
right. So
No
why do you?
spiritual foundation.
Right, right. So why do you think? I mean, what is it? I mean, why do you think we need? I mean, why is it so important for spiritual?
Hold on one second, because you sound really low to me.
Oh, am I low?
Okay.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
a little.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. I don't sound low no more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
okay.
sound good.
Okay. Um, I mean, I was just asking the question, like, what's the big deal about spiritual upliftment? You know what I'm saying? In our community, like I said, I've been doing it for 28 years, and I just see that, like I said, study groups, they motivate, they give you
Yeah.
inspiration, they give you inspiration, they give you information. At the end of the day, after you learn all the history in the world, it comes down to what are you going to learn? You learn so that you can build,
Mm-hmm.
and you build in the community. And a lot of times when you build in, because of a lot of the problems that we got in our community, like we need healing, and we need constant um, 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 energy. We need constant refueling and
Mm-hmm.
energy all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. And a lot of times that's what the spirituality represents for me. It's like refill your car, what I mean? Your car meter, you see it goes down, 3/4 of the way, then you got half a tank, and then it comes to a point where you riding on E, and you need to fill up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the
Mm-hmm.
spirituality means to me. That's why when people go to church every Sunday, you know what I'm saying, they go there to refuel. You know what I'm saying? They go there to refuel, get ready for the week, you know what I'm saying, and fill their tank up. And the same thing for everything else. People go and they refuel, wherever they going to the mosque, wherever they going to the synagogue, whatever it is, and to refuel. And a lot of times I've seen, in this cultural community, there's not a lot of places to go. Well, there's hardly any place to go to refuel in the community.
Mm-hmm.
So and so that's the big thing. Not even just for the children, but for the adults that I see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that goes on, and then you see people oftentimes, they go into depression, they go into different things, you know what I'm saying? So this is not just, what I mean, what we saying just for the uh it's for us, it's for
Mm-hmm.
me, it's for you.
Yeah.
It's for our children. It's for the community in whole that we need this. Now, it's been those who know, I used to work with Dr. Barshango, with
Mhm.
that, what I'm saying? And we had the Temple of the Black Messiah that we worked on. And and we tried to get that off the ground. And believe it or not, we still working with Dr. Shaka Musa Barshango in the
Oh
spirit
yeah.
on the spiritual
Yeah.
realm, because Dr. Shaka Musa always had visions that he had people coming in to his temple, and it was just overwhelming. It was just so many people that would actually, that would actually join in. That actually started coming. I still see that vision for Dr. Shaka Musa Barashango. I still see the vision of our ancestors, and even though we, call it the Maat Temple of Elevation, it's still Dr. Barashango. It's still our
Yeah.
ancestors. It's still all
Absolutely.
those people who attempted and tried to do this thing before. The spirit is still strong, definitely strong, and we still moving with that same energy of those ancestors, and not just him. There's a lot of other people that tried this, um, uh, 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 that tried this before. So we all we doing is continuing the mission, continuing on pace,
Mhm.
and and we gonna make it happen. Oftentimes with me and me and you, we go on our walk. We've been going on our walk for the last 3 weeks or so, and we see all of these different churches or institutions that we see, and and people who believe in whatever, well, believe in Jesus or whatever, what I'm saying. And we ain't that's not, we're not condemning, no, I'm just saying that, what I'm saying. And we see that they believe it enough that they are forming churches and they making
Mhm.
things happen, what I'm saying. We approach it from an African centered approach, what I'm saying. We believe in the historical realities of Jesus and all of that, so we don't run, we got Christian friends, Muslims, from wherever, from African religions and
Mhm.
all of that are welcome to come there, because that's what we doing. This is a thing where we combining. You could be any faith, as long as you're about black liberation and about black people coming together. You could come with us. I have
Right.
plenty of pastor friends, what I'm saying, and for those that know, I I got, initially when I got married the first time, I got married at a Christian church. My mom was, was her service was in a Christian church. However, what I'm saying is they let us have the African centeredness that we needed, because like I said, we got friends that's in these institutions, and I've done a lot of work with Christian, Muslim, Hebrew Israelite, Ephi. I've done a lot of work with many different sects in the community. Never, singling out different people for whatever it is what they believe. That, as Brother Malcolm said, you should leave your religion, home in the closet, whatever. This is about us coming together, but
Exactly.
not just coming together just to do this, but to build
To
and
build something.
to build something,
Mhm.
to elevate ourselves. So whatever we doing in our lives, in our individual lives, that we can elevate and we can
Mhm.
build whatever it is. I'm saying? So if we building schools, if it's elevate, the elevation for us to say, hey, look, we need to build some schools, then let's elevate. I'm saying? Let's get, lifted enough with this, what we trying to build, and let's elevate and let's build some schools. Let's build more stores. Let's build more restaurants. Let's build whatever it is that we need. Let's build more organizations that we need to build. So this is not just an empty, oh, we just coming together and we just doing, yeah, we are coming together to aid in the upliftment of our spirit as human beings here.
Mhm.
You want to add to that?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking like how, unfortunately it seemed like negativity is winning. And I was watching something earlier today and it was saying that when you walk around and you talk about love and being kind and showing compassion, sometimes that's looked at as being weak. You
Hold
know?
on. For those that's on Instagram, y'all can hear her voice. That's Queen Monica. That's on. You just can't see her face right now, but yeah, but that's her speaking. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Monica.
Yeah, so no, it's just saying how that's looked at as being weak. And it just made me think how you know, I saw somebody recently post, like, you may address someone, you may say Hotep, which means peace. You may say grand rising, more powerful words, speaking more power into your words to greet someone or acknowledge someone. And it's like, it's a mockery now, you know?
Right.
But in Baltimore City, people walk around calling each other dummy. But that's cool. You don't hear that get condemned. So where are we spiritually where we okay with using certain terms to address each other, but terms of power are looked down on. walking around and saying I love you, or having compassion, being kind, you look at as weak or being soft. That's actually one of the most powerful things you can do. You know, in spite of it all, in spite of what you're going through, show love, show gratitude.
Right,
So we're trying to get people to tap into that aspect of themselves, the love aspect. This is a love supreme going on here in my art
right,
temple of elevation. We
right,
are focusing on and we are vibrating on a love frequency, and we are trying to get and help other people do the same.
right. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And it's the system. It's the system that has actually tried to kill off somehow, powerful sayings, hotep, and those
Oh
different,
yeah.
and to make it corny.
Yeah, people laugh at that
Corny to
now.
say that, they
If
laugh
people
at
laugh
that,
at
but
Hotep.
this was something that really helped to uplift our spirits because it was us
Yeah.
tapping it. They laugh at Hotep, but they don't have like, yeah, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. What's up, my
you know
niggas?
what I mean?
Fine.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, yo, what's up? What's good? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
all the king's English. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? All of that. We don't laugh at the English words. You know what I mean? But something that's ours, Hotep. You know what I mean? Jumbo. You know what I mean? Those different things. People like
Mm-hmm.
fun of it again because that's this culture. And now that they have social media, they got all these memes and now different things. And when they can get us to do it, when they can get us to poke fun at it, all these Hotepians and
Oh
all these
yeah.
such and such and all these, you know what I mean, peace and blessings and all that. Like you said, it's funny. Peace and blessings is funny.
People make fun of you, laugh at you, think you being phony. But if I come at you with aggression, what's up, nigga? If I come at
Yeah,
you disrespectful, if I walk around angry, that's cool. But if I'm love and I want to give love, I want to receive love, I want to give peace, I want to receive peace, then, oh, you phony and all this other stuff. So we got to change the mindset
that
because we are spiritually bankrupt if we are okay and settling for walking around in negativity and thinking that's cool.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So, you know, we wanted to just come on and just be brief and just, say why we doing the Mayat Temple of Elevation. And it's definitely inspired, I'm saying, of course, by, you know, um, the great Mayat, from Africa, the 42 principles of Mayat, and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And then, inspired by mom, Mama Mayat, who was, physical presence was here on this earth, and it was now gone to the spiritual realm. And and the lessons that I would say for me that she has taught me, the lessons that she has taught me, she is more like she's my mama, and my mama definitely, but she's more like she's like an Elijah Muhammad to me, the same way that Elijah Muhammad is to Muslims, you know what I'm saying, and which she has taught me and the things that I learned. And the more I examine and the more the teachings that I've had, because I couldn't, I was telling somebody earlier today, like when I was in school, I couldn't, the way that we would crack jokes and stuff like that, I couldn't call people ugly, and she would know about that. If she knew, if she heard me calling somebody ugly, like like I got in trouble for that. You know what I mean? Like, who you calling ugly? Why are you calling somebody ugly? Don't do no.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. You don't call people ugly. You look. You ain't all that yourself to be running around. I don't want you think running around. You bet not let me hear you calling somebody ugly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
All that. You know what I'm saying? If I thought about calling somebody chocolate or black or whatever, that was being mean. Mean spirited. I wasn't allowed to do that. Like, you know what
Right.
I mean? So so of course in class, now some people so crazy and me. You know what I'm saying? I had to defend myself at different times.
Hmm.
Go to certain things, but I'm just saying I wasn't allowed to do those things. And I'll go into more of those things, but I'm just saying that it's inspired by, what I mean, for me, those great teachings of the, of my balance,
Hmm.
and order. So, I mean,
Truth,
oh,
reciprocity,
that's right. That's right.
harmony.
That's right. So we want to give you an experience. We want to have some music there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a word. We gonna have some people coming together. To have some culture. We're gonna have some drumming. Some different things. And it's the first time we're gonna do it once a month. And if
Hmm.
if all goes well, when the new year comes in, maybe we might go twice a month. You know,
Hmm.
and then what I'm saying, as things go, then we'll keep taking it up further as people start to come in. But we wanted this to be y'all. We want y'all to come in and bring your children so we have something to give them, like I said, because in the past I've been around 28 years, and we used to have the temple uh, uh with Baba Kenyatta used to be right here at Conscious Heads on the upstairs.
Mm,
You know what I mean? The African ministries, African the African love ministry used to be right up here. And they was here for like 2 years. They did that up here. We've had the
mm,
Star Society that's met here in this building that used to meet here and hold meetings here in this building. Uh, uh, we've had the Temple of Black, the Black Messiah that we've done, and we were doing some things, making some moves, and making some things happen. So one thing I can say about myself, like if I try some things in the past and it don't work, I'm coming back. Like I'm coming back, and we gonna make it happen. And like I said, some things you do, they learning experiences, and you learn from them. And like, okay, next time we come back around, we're gonna do it like
mm-hmm.
this. Okay, now we're gonna do it like this. This is what we're gonna do. So I mean, just encouraging people to come out. We're gonna come out. We're gonna have a good time. We don't claim to be perfect. Just what I mean. With this is our first time that we meeting
Mm-hmm.
with this doing this project, and it'll be come on out, bring your children. If you don't have a place where you go, or if you do have a place that you go and you say, hey, let me go there and try this out,
Yeah,
and
just come check it
they
out.
got
Come flow
going
with
on,
us.
you're welcome to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's for our people. It's for the upliftment of our people. The movement continues. So
I
that's
say.
all. I say. You got anything else you wanted to say before we close out, Queen Monica?
Yeah, I just, it's, I'm the type of person where I feel that I'm compassionate, and I hear a lot of stories, and I know people are hurting. And sometimes, we just need to take that step to put ourselves in a community and around other people that can love on us. Sometimes we feel like we have to suffer in silence. We feel like no one gets it. But a lot of things you're going through, trust me, is usually someone else that knows how you feel, So community is everything. Togetherness is everything. A lot of people, especially since COVID, have been in isolation. And some people you're physically around people, but still feel like you're in isolation because you may feel like you don't resonate with these people, or you're around people who are negative, and you just like, oh, I need to get away. I need to find a group of people that's going to uplift me. You have to do that. You have to be around positivity and around others that's going to help you elevate. So I would just say, even if you feel like I'm uncertain, just check it out. It is no one's expecting anything from you. You can just simply come and sit and listen, and that's it. We're opening it up to anyone who wants to come out. Um, but yeah, a lot of people are suffering, and I just want to do my part to help. That's all I can say. I want to do my part to help. So come check us out.
All right, so give the information again. When is it?
This coming Sunday, August 27th at TNAT, that's the Temple of New African Thoughts, at 10 o'clock a.m. And I don't know the exact address, but it's on Harford Road. It's only one TNAT, and it's on Harford Road. So you'll be able to find it. But no, we have the flyers posted on both of our Facebook pages. Initially, we had the wrong flyer that had 12, or no, it had 11 a.m., but it actually starts at 10 o'clock a.m.
Doors
this
open at
Sunday.
9:30.
I'm sorry. Yep,
Doors,
doors open at
doors open at
9:30.
9:30. Yeah, doors open
Yeah,
at
get
9:30.
there.
And after
Mhm.
I believe the restaurant will be open. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to stick around, they opening up. What's the
The
correct
grand opening is Saturday, so give
grand opening
TNet
is
a shout
Saturday?
out, Diaspora and Soul, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's the correct name. Yeah.
Yeah, but
All
it's
right.
a grand opening there for their restaurant on Saturday. So
And
check them out as well.
right. So on that Sunday, if you want to stick around, you could get yourself a meal and
Right after.
around and talk, what I mean, right, talk and mingle, all of that. So, big shout out to Dr. Saw, and his queen, what I mean, for the
His Queen
Matt,
Camille.
yeah, Camille, for the venture that they got going on. So
Hmm.
that's it, fam. Now look, we're gonna be coming through a lot now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean, like us, reality speaks. We got the barbering thing, you know what I'm saying? We've been like in the lab getting things straight. It's been a lot going on in our family, so we just been regrouping, getting things straight, getting things done. So y'all be on the lookout. This was the first broadcast that we have done like in a long time, like through YouTube, through Facebook, and all of that. What I mean, but look for more. We coming, and we coming with the fire. We coming with a lot. So y'all, this was a nice little first time that we did this like this. And
Mm-hmm.
love y'all. I love the community. Always have, always will. And the spirit is strong, definitely strong. And
Ashe.
just look forward to seeing y'all. Again, any questions, just inbox me. Or y'all got my number. I had the same number for like 28 years. So, if you had it 28 years ago, you still got it. All right. So we love y'all. Y'all have a great night and come on out. Peace.
Peace.